Alright.
I actually got before we start, I got a Switch of my very own.
Yay!
Yeah.
Need a
I find it really
gift.
hard to accept gifts, but my roommates all wanted to pull together and get one for me.
Aww.
Oh.
So I said, as
lovely.
long as they let me pay towards it as well, as much as I can, then I'd be okay to accept it. So I've got one now, and I've got Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
Yay.
nice.
So I'm glad. Yeah. That made me happy. So if Rush, if you were playing Animal Crossing at any point, tell me. I'll come see you.
I'm just getting the island put together right now, so when everything's kind of moderately in place where I can start customizing shit, I'll let people
Yeah,
into the
same.
island. Yeah.
Because I've only had mine for 10 days, so it's just
Yeah, same.
No. when you are more up to speed, give me your friend code and I'll come see you.
I will.
Yay! Okay, I'm sorry about that, Coco.
No, it's quite alright.
I've got a great Blathers voice, by the way, and it's so tempting to always read his lines out loud.
Aww.
I'd love to meet your brothers.
Yes.
Just hoo, well, bless my feathers,
Aww,
the English explorer type, yeah.
I'll have to pick your brain about Animal Crossing later. I want to know who you've got at your island and stuff. And also, clearly, I made an OC on my game, so when I visit you, it won't be me. It'll be one of my characters.
Excellent.
Whee!
Alright, let's do this shit.
Here's our code opening.
She's really foul-mouthed behind the scenes.
Starting in.
Chug's 10 cans of Monster Energy. I'm ready to go. Let's do this shit. Let's do it in one take. Come on, fellas.
Apparently Julie Andrews was like that.
Who?
The girl who played Mary Poppins and the lady in The Sound of Music. Apparently she swore a lot around, between takes and stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright then, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cuckoo is here with Rosh and Saku, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
We've returned for more of this tomfoolery. That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course, I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
If you could just stick to what I asked you.
Edgy, are you in this Oldbag?
Oh, we what? No!
You really don't change, do ya? Where will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present?
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them all. Those studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves, right, Edgy?
So, did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Hey, Edgy, don't just ignore me and my question. Are you gonna stick up for me? About that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know. And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I love the way you made her say samurai. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show.
Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me.
I licked each and every one, Edgy Poo.
Well, then I'm glad that you're through licking things for the day.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good.
sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, the taste would probably be for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop.
Oh god, just let me with Jaffa cakes.
Me with anything that has sugar.
Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so boxes.
Same,
God, it
babe.
really is like me with that. Do not have them in the house because I legit can't stop.
As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, "Ah, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me.
Thanks for the Jaffa cakes.
Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
Yeah, case closed. Puppy!
Talk
We-
about the puppy.
Borrowed this dog from the local precinct. But is he really capable of handling this case? I
I
thought
think he needs at least 10 tummy rubs before I can judge that.
yes, perhaps a treat or two. I thought the police dogs are usually of a much larger breed.
He may be small, but he is an excellent police dog. Furthermore, he was raised by Detective Gumshoe.
You had me thinking the dog was capable until you said that he was raised by Scruffy.
Would it warp into this world and drop kick the two of them?
Yes, well, I suppose that wasn't the best of arguments to use. That was almost a thing that was in Gumshoe's favour, Edgeworth. Almost.
Almost.
And you blew it.
Lang, adopt Gumshoe. Take him into your crew.
Sure, I'll give his sister's cousin's brother's dog a birthday present.
He was a much bigger help than I thought he would be.
Yes, however, there are a few aspects I don't understand about what he found.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. Now, my subordinate, continue with the investigation. Poop your
All
nose.
right, I will. Stop it.
She just needs a like proper like evil laugh, like you know the Japanese like lady laugh, like it's
Yes.
really popular in anime. Yes, exactly.
Yeah? Hands on hips, head thrown back. Hand over the mouth.
Yeah.
It is with great dread that I proceed to do what I must to solve the case.
Yeah, he's there.
You did some investigating over in the Babalese embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem? Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Like she says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once. Why are you tickling my man?
I believe the idiom you require is he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither. Or neither, depending.
A real wolf can take.
I'm really bad tonight. I'm sorry,
A real wolf can catch both.
but we've had this anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coco, just sub in the one the recording that we did before. It was much better. With chickens.
Just drop it in there from the sky. Like Oldbag's bow.
It's a fireplace. Alright, yeah, we did this one too. Alright.
Birds.
I'm so logical. Look at my logic.
I'm too logic for this game. Too logic for this game.
God, I'm a genius. There you go. So clever. There's no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. This is a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something upon that roof?
There is testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was a mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what you are proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oldbag's fire. So basically the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. Is that what you are implying?
I'll pretend that was my idea. Yes, precisely. Well done, me. So can we do those mush together, or are they for later?
I think they might be for later. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Well, I guess we can try it.
I wish I had a window that Tree Branch just entered and stayed.
Alright.
It's very
And
cool.
birds.
And birds, yeah. Boogieing on the tree branch.
I'd love a pet bird.
Kaplow.
Ah, okay.
That lady's undershirt that Missile found. Ah!
Why are you getting all excited over holding a lady's undergarment?
Went to
Dude,
your
you
wedding.
do it.
I know you're a gay.
You do it all the time. I'm just, I just want to be like you, Francisco.
Miles
I want to see what it's
Edward,
like on the other side.
you uncouth sea slug.
Don't you? Sea slugs are adorable. Coco, put up a compilation of how cute sea slugs are.
If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door.
Were we supposed to do this before we spoke to her?
And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
You first. And then she just pushes him in.
There's an X on the back wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. It has a little mustache too, this fireplace.
What in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
The neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. The fact there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace.
We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as the Masked Tools killer now, are you?
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip.
Like that would stop her.
So she could not have been. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damask 2's murder. And that's
Oh
the
wow,
end of that
really?
chapter.
We solved the mystery. We didn't solve shit. That's
Would
just a
appear.
monster of the week.
We just made more questions for ourselves. Apparently, the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor.
This is my always face.
Bring it on! I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then, if you are prepared. I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good! I'm counting on you, Edgy!
I was kind of expecting that scene from the Monty Python then of, I've come here for an argument. No, this isn't an argument, it's just contradiction. Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
Did that not go through? Okay.
Mm.
My luck!
I know that there is something you are keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you? Why is you believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself. And then throw everything to mass
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I have only one thing to say to you. Lang really hurt my feelings.
Even if you make that face at me, it's no use. Andrew's ready to die, strong-willed, you know.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I have only asked that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Gee.
Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case. And that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
Right. I... This time... This time, I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, what didn't happen, the works!
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof that night. Tonight, rather.
Flash of his eyes. After the show, I left a pushcart in the Rose Garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and up until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. I don't know what's happened to his voice now, I'm very sorry. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then I wanted to play Santa, decided to give it a try.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
But it's kinda ultra embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out to me.
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, but I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter.
God, look at the plant in the background.
It's certainly not with this Dryad looking over my shoulder, creepy like.
It's got fabulous hair, though.
Yeah, really. Like Sayonji from Utena. Beautiful.
Up on the rooftop, tip, tip, tip. After the show, I left the pushcart in the rose garden and came to the embassy.
You left the pushcart. Could you please clarify that statement for me?
So the wheels on the pushcart get covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba said to just leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the Pink Princess on my way into the embassy.
And what was she doing?
Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some dogs in a stretcher.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she'd suffered during the show.
Oh, I came into the embassy, right, and then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador.
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand. Hey there. Are you disrespecting another country in their very own embassy?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue.
What is with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I tell you only lies!
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
Alright already! You don't have to glare at me like that, Edgy! After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is either that, and until my next appearance, I had some...
Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
Wow. I mean,
I know! I get it! I'm totally the bad guy again!
Edgeworth, I hope you're going to follow that up with something.
I thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? Like she says, true friends are bosom friends. If you are in trouble, call on your bosom friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on. Hey, bosom buddy, I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you?
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened? That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know.
I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American? Yes, American houses.
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type.
A romantic chimney.
Just a second. Hey, off the record, little lawyer man. Did your friend fuck the chimney?
Lang's not gonna kink shame you, Larry. Just tell him. He's a nice guy. He'll accept you.
It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them.
What, guys who fuck chimneys?
And I just had a good feeling about that chimney. I'm telling you, man, it really sounds like your friend fucked the chimney.
It does. I agree.
So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already.
I mean, do we even...
That was down at Gorb Lake. Do you remember that, Edgeworth? It was the worst day of your life.
I'd appreciate if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Sound like you guys share a lot of history. A perk of being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know.
See, I told him he wouldn't kink shame him.
Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
How do you know, Agent Lang? He might. Is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal? Hey, I don't know.
Always raise an objection.
Actually, I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, so incredibly mean!
Tell me something, Larry. If you're playing someone as cool as the Steel Samurai, why would you try and be Santa Claus? Did you know?
Of course I know that! I did graduate from junior high, you know!
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something.
Okay, did you know that, clownfish tend to live in anemones in groups, with one dominant female with a bunch of males? The female has, like, kind of one male that she really, like, mates with, but, like, if she dies, that male can become the new dominant female, and then all the other males vie for attention.
Of course I knew that. We all knew that. Of course we all knew that, guys. Come on, nod. We all knew that.
Of course we did.
I
You're not
was
smart,
fighting, you
Larry.
know. I know this shit.
I want you to tell me to whom you are delivering a present to.
Oh. I was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the glow of love.
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie.
I'm sorry, I laughed over your line, but that was such a roast. God, are murdered by words? You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this. The person was this. This person. Because grammatically, Edgeworth, that makes no sense.
For a second, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, me too.
Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me. I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I tried to go down the chimney.
I advise you to stop right there on your bashing of a lady.
Ah, you're the best, Francisca. Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room, without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this. This sweaty shirt. This is something the old lady received from her employer of the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
True, Edgy. She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I know you.
I can't believe that it says that.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man. You haven't
I'm
matured
kinda
at
turned on right now.
You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, I'm pretty, 100% certain, but just in case, she into dudes?
That would be an interesting ship.
It really would, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Be able to get into
yes, yes.
Yes, try it. See how that works out for you. This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
Oh yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all! Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy?
It's not that you're bad, Larry, it's just that you're straight. way too straight.
It is a problem.
Big problem. To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure.
Oh no.
Hey, Edgy, looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
But we're not in court at the moment.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what you would do in court. I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Like she says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen. Agent Lang? Flashes back to never mind. All right, then get ready to listen to defeat. Get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that I should lose? If I should lose, your victory prize would be your arrest. I'm so ready for this battle of wits.
I'm sorry, but have you guys seen that one post? And it's like the, I would engage you in a battle of wits, but it appears you've come unarmed. But the response is, your mom sucked me good and hard through my darts. That's what that says, but swapped around. So imagine the battle of wits and Larry's voice, and then the suck me good and hard with Edgeworth's voice.
Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you, folks, for joining us, and see you next time.
Well, if I'd
Bye.
known that, I wouldn't have mentioned sucking someone good and hard through their jorts and would have waited until the camera was off.
Too late, it's
Bye-bye.
immortalized.